What's up, guys, and welcome back for another City Skylines stream, taking a look at our lovely new stadium that we put in to the downtown here along the riverside in the heart of good old Frostridge, our small city. But hopefully today it's gonna get a little bigger, and hopefully also today we're gonna finish building up our university. If I can pan the camera. Okay, camera's not awake yet. Camera just woke up from a nap. There's our university. Hopefully we can get that going and looking pretty cool as well. I did get some things off the workshop which might look nifty in there. But how's everyone doing? Welcome everyone to the stream. Let's see who we got in here. Zach from Portland coming in with that hot rock. I see you, Zach. Noodle coming in with a hot rock as well, hitting Nightbot with that spicy rock. What did Nightbot ever do to you, Noodle? What? Poor Nightbot. Getting abused before the stream even starts. Bryson, you gotta work tomorrow. I'm sorry you can't be here for the entire stream, but enjoy the little bit that you can catch, and always appreciate you stopping by. Getting Triggered also coming in with a rock. Mithriac, how are you doing? Rael, good to see you with those happy rocks and those happy little Dragos looking so cute. Hope you're doing well, Rye. And who else? Anyone else here? BC, I see you, BC. Did you hear Workshop? You did hear Workshop, and I'm gonna unveil it. No need teasing it. I went on and I searched university things. You guys mentioned the Chirper University or whatever, like set, which I saw and was very cool, but I did this literally like 5 minutes before stream, so I didn't have time to get all that good stuff. But I did find these cool little buildings, which are a little taller than our modern technology institute, and also I think just a little cooler, a little sleeker. Also, they fit perfectly in that spot, so that's kind of cool. Sounds like you prepping everything right before stream? Yep, that's how it is. Well, see, here's the thing with City Skylines, especially on a Wednesday, because the last time we did some building was on Sunday, so that's like 3 days ago. That's an eternity. So I kind of forget what we're in the middle of. So what I do is I load up the city and I go like, what were we doing? And I go, oh, that's right, we were building the university. And I go, do I have time to go on the workshop? So I do a quick workshop 15 minutes before the stream and go, that works. Subscribe, download, whatever. Crump coming in with a rock, smacking me with a rock. It's okay, Crump, I forgive you. I forgive you because it's the holidays, and the holidays are right around the corner. And also, as of today, I believe as of today, if you cheer with bits in whether it be this stream or any other stream on Twitch, make sure to add the hashtag charity. I think I made a command. Is that how you spell it? There it is. Make sure you add hashtag charity in the message with the bits, because for every 100 bits, 20 cents goes to the direct relief fund. So it's good bits, and at no extra cost, giving a little bit to charity. So make sure you do that. Whether if you're feeling generous, like I said, here or not. Vulcan, how are you doing? Please don't call me that. Please don't call me that, Vulcan. We've talked about this, son. I mean, what? I should go to the workshop when I start streaming. BC coming in immediately with the 200 bits with the charity, testing it out. There you go, $31,224 on the cent. That's kind of miraculous. But thank you very much, BC, for just the bits and also using the hashtag charity. And also, I think you get a cool bit badge if I'm not mistaken as well. So that's all fun. All right, let's get to building. Freelancer Dad Laska. Oh my goodness. No, not today. I can't take this today. All right, I want to move this road back because this was bugging me. I was looking at this. No bit badge? Really? I thought there was a bit badge. If not, I've been lied to. You might have to go into your channel badge settings, if that's a thing. I don't know. Alright, that's going to go into there. That's going to make this nice and even. That's fantastic. Maybe you have to cheer more? I'm not sure. I thought you just got one. I just copy and pasted that text, and it says you get a bit badge, so I'm not the liar, Twitch is. Don't blame me. Alright, get rid of these little trees. Do we even need that anymore? Probably. I probably just disconnected it. Oh, no, we don't need that. Okay, cool. That's nice. Now, maybe we actually will use these in conjunction with this building here. I just want to see what this looks like, because I honestly have no idea. Oh, that looks pretty cool. And you can tell it's a university because it says university in bright big letters. Just in case, you know, some of the not so smart students are wandering around the downtown. Just make sure they don't get lost on their first day, right? Let's line that up there. That looks pretty cool. And I think we'll keep this. I think we'll keep this as like the main building, and these can be some more of those side buildings, because we did want to put in some of the faculty buildings as well. It's a lot of classrooms, exactly. Get some of these guys in there. Maybe we'll even put 2 of those. Put one down here. And then this is going to be the something. That's going to be something over there. The something. That's an official title, by the way. We got this guy. I kind of want that on the corner. I think that would be cool. On the corner there. Oh, yeah, you can tell. University. For sure. That's pretty nifty. Those are actually really cool looking buildings. They're quite snazzy. Shirley Rocks, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And I just want more of those plazas. What plazas? Plazas everywhere. Because plazas are delightful. Now, should we put parking on these roads? Because technically these are walking paths. And I don't think parking would make sense in terms of it's a walking path, but at the same time, it would fill that space pretty nicely, right? Let's just see. Check the settings and edit appearance. Yeah, that's what I think you have to do. Also, have fun. How are you doing? No parking on campus. No parking. No parking allowed. All right, we'll take it up. Maybe we'll move this guy. I do want some of the sporting things. Where's the sporting things? Tennis court. Oh, tennis court fits nice there. Okay, get rid of classrooms. We need to play tennis. Tennis is the most important thing. Have a couple tennis courts. Ooh, I like that. I like that with a pathway going in between. Over here. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Tennis in the snow, yes. You never played tennis in the snow, Mithriak? That's the best time to play tennis. You just play it with a snowball, and then they go to swing, and then they hit the snowball, and then snow just goes everywhere. When's the next Subnautica stream? Probably Saturday of Oaken. I'd say probably Saturday. Just because that's the next non-cities day. Nuke, how are you doing? Coming in with the... Are those tiny terriers? Those are adorable. Alright, I like this. I like the plaza we got here. I may put another path there. I feel like we just need lots and lots of pathways. And we can actually put multiple of these buildings, which is kind of neat. Oh, this one's actually cool because it almost has a little bit of an angle to it. At least the top does. Oh, and then this guy. Do we have enough for this building? Where is that? We're just spending all of our money. This is 100,000. Yeah, we got that. We've got that cash. Ooh, and that looks pretty cool as well. I do need some lovely pavement, because that will make everything better. And look how quickly this is coming together. I love it. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. We may even fill in some of these spots with office buildings, perhaps? Because now we have reason to put office buildings. We did start a little bit. That was the test run to see if they did, in fact, want some office buildings. And perhaps out here will be office buildings. Put the sports arena? Well, we do have the stadium. Unless you're referring to the proper big guy, this guy, the stadium here. I feel like that's a little too grand, though. We do also have the hockey arena we want to put in. I want to put this boy. That's going down there. We've already decided on that. The other one, there's another arena? Oh, this guy? I don't know if that really fits with the area, though, because it's all high-tech stuff. All they do is play tennis. They don't play any stadium sports. They're not fancy enough for stadium sports. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's get another one of these guys in. Lorray, how are you doing? And I think I pronounced that wrong. I'm pretty sure you've told me how to pronounce that. And I'm pretty sure I did it incorrectly once again. And I apologize for that. But how you doing? There we go. That looks good. Nerds should learn to run. Running is always a good skill to know. Especially if there's bears, which we've seen. We've seen bears in the town. Granted, that was before the buildings were here, but they could still be lingering. I got it right? Oh, awesome. That makes me happy. You're doing fine? Good to hear. Learn to run by getting bullied. Oh, hashtag no bullying, Noodle. No bullying. Bullying's bad. This is a bully-free zone. There we go. A couple trees, making it look good. I do want to fill in these areas back here. A little bit of the red path. And I feel like the music tonight is even extra jazzy. It's like it knows. It knows the mood I'm in. And it's gonna give me a little extra jazz. I'm okay with it. I need it. I need all the jazz I can get to get me through this week. We're so close to the holidays. I just want to get there. Flawed Phantom, welcome. Howdy, howdy. Yes, we are getting in the spirit of Christmas with the snowy map. We got the fancy lights and all the good stuff. Gotta love it. Think we should have face cam for cities? Nah, you guys don't want to see my ugly mug when I'm trying to make a city look good. They'll just take away from the goodness of the city. Alright, I'm gonna do a little nudge over here. And we'll see if this lets me put nope. I wanna do a little snaky path going here. Going back like so. And then into that spot. Yes, exactly. Kind of. Almost exactly. Doesn't want us to see that he sticks his tongue out to the side when building. That's my building face, all right? We don't need to discuss about my building face. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we do have a couple little spots in here that are uncovered. And what we'll do with that is just a little bit of extra path, since I'm not allowed to use the pavement tool. I don't know why. I don't know why people insist I never use the pavement tool. But maybe you're getting a little glimpse of it here. And that'll come all the way down to there, and then that just paves all of that area. That is awesome. And for this little bit that we can't cover, get a little tree. Tongue-based building. That just sounds so weird. Use the pay. You're the only one, Evoken. You're the only one. Oh, but already, just a couple buildings and a couple paths has already made this look like a full campus here, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. Let's keep this connected. And actually, I think this was a road pathway, also known as a walkable path or a zonable pathway. Yeah, I think that's what that was. And then we do have to make sure, yeah, on all these cars aren't driving on here. Although they shouldn't be, right? They shouldn't be, but they do. It's a travesty. Gotta do all these little segments. But we're getting there. Working on my clicks. It's a speed run. Speed clicking. It's actually a world record run. And speaking of world records, I do have a bit of news that I want to brag about. Most of you are not going to care about this news, and I'm fully aware of this. But I'm going to say it regardless because I think it's cool. So for those of you who have been paying attention, we are currently in day 10 of the 12 days of Christmas achievements. Yes, it is achievement nerd stuff, Evoken. You are already ahead of the game, and that's why I'm glad you're here. So we're currently on day 10 of the 12 days of achievement hunting on TrueAchievements.com. Day 9, yesterday, or actually 2 days ago at this point, for some people, was to spell Christmas with achievements. And by doing that, you have to get an achievement that spells, or an achievement that starts with C, then an achievement that starts with H, achievement starts with R, and so on and so forth, so it spells out Christmas. And I was the first person in the United States of America to achieve that feat. And I just think that's like the coolest thing ever. Just to say I was the first person in the country to ever do something, so. I clicked the wrong... You know what? I always do that. And it's always the last segment, too. You are correct. It's because they switch it on me. But thank you for letting me know. But yeah, they... I just think that's pretty cool. I was the 16th in the world, but I was the first person from the United States. So that's the only time in my life will I ever be able to say I'm the first person in the United States to ever do something, probably. And I just think that's pretty neat. First out of 10. All right, Evoken, I see you. I see you throwing shade at my achievements. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you for congratulating me, even though you have no idea what I'm talking about. I really do appreciate that. Alright, no parking on here either. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to put parking like in these bits. But we don't really have lots of parking. Like this bit right here. That could get some parking. Out here would be parking. Actually, maybe all this would be parking. That'd be kind of cool if we could fill all that up. And I would like to put some IT cluster. We haven't done any IT cluster yet, so we're getting there. All in good time. And we've got time. No need to rush. Alright, looking good. Oh, they're still going on here. Yo. Chill. Chill, boys. Cool. All right, let's put in some of the parking. And we're going to get some 3 guys in there. And then here we could actually get some larger boys. Oh. There's going to be so much parking. Prepare for pavement. There's going to be a lot of it. All right, we'll have that stay in there. Oop, no, that's not parks. There we go. Will these fit? These will not fit. They're just a hair too big. That's unfortunate. And then these guys are a hair too small, but they do still fit. And I like it. One over there, but one over there. Will these fit? No, those still don't fit. It's the start of something beautiful. He's Father Christmas. Oh my goodness. And look at all the people already parking on these. I love that. Let's also use the red paths. Just because I feel like they're nifty. They really stand out in the gray. And then for this little bit, we'll add another node, hopefully. So that way we can put it down to there and put just the tiniest little curve in. So it lines up with the corner right there. Although we have to make sure we're not messing with the parking lot too much because we are distorting that. Oh, that's a little funky. That's doing that. We might have to go with just normal pathway then. Yep, I guess we're gonna have to go with that. Unfortunate, but we'll take it. Better than nothing. Get a little 2 guy in there. That all lines up beautifully. And then down here, we're gonna have a bunch of pathway. Maybe even a little circular bit. We can decorate that. Have that going straight through. Oh, and that is a perfect spot for this little guy. I'm so happy I got this off the workshop. Just a little 2x4 bit of parking lot. Bit of pavement, if I will. Oh, it's really coming together now. Not sure what we're going to do back here. But we'll figure it out. Oh, this again it's messing with the parking lot a little bit. That bugs me. And then if we do that, it puts that in, so it's oof. Unless we do a stretch like that, but don't actually attach it. So just go somewhat like that. I think that might be our best bet. Yeah. Because as much as I like this, just having that little flaw there, I mean, I guess it's not too bad. I guess we could put it, probably wouldn't let us put a tree there. Oh, it would. All right, now we have a decision to make. Where's my pine tree? Let's grab that boy. Oh, because that is... Ooh. Now I'm liking that again. I've gone back. I've flipped back around. Because this still looks good up here. That's lovely. That's all fine. This is good. We'll fill in between, maybe with some trees. Yeah, I like that. I like that, because I think just being able to see that little bit of red path, even though it's kind of hard to see, but it's still noticeable. Yeah, we're going to put that back. Also, look at all the people already walking on this. That is fantastic to see. There's just something about seeing the people walk around that I love. All right, make sure we get a big boy. That's a big boy. Oh, big boy, come back. We've lost him. We've lost the big boy. Big boy, return to us. Oh, I don't know if I can grab that. It's lost. It's lost forever. The city of Atlantis. Let's try this one more time. Oh, that might even be a bigger boy. Perfect. No, it's the biggest boy. I am going to put a little bit of pavement in here just to keep that nice and lined up, or close to, if not perfect. Yeah, not perfect, but it's closer. It's not as noticeably different. And I'm also going to grab that little guy and just put another piece over here. To fill in this bit, and we just want nodes for this guy. There we go. Lets me grab that one. And then a nice big old tree right here as well. Oh yes, perfect. Villavis, how are you doing? Who would win? Several tons of concrete parking lot or one leafy boy? That's a tough one. That sounds like an excellent episode of Celebrity Deathmatch. Which, is that, have I heard Celebrity Deathmatch is coming back? Did I hear that correctly? Doing well? Good to hear. That always makes me happy to hear when you guys are doing well. Especially on a Wednesday. Sometimes Wednesdays can be a little rough, right? I know they certainly have been a little rough for me. You've got to see that episode now. It'll be a doozy. Extend that out a little bit. Perfect. Now this, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? That is an excellent question. Just stretch that out, just have it meet with those little segments so there's not a little tiny gap going all the way around. And I feel like that's the perfect spot for maybe another big boy or two. You know, we're gonna put two. And maybe even scoot them a little bit more in. And then we have to have some rocky boys living in there as well. Now, can I get like a really tiny guy? Oh, they're getting smaller. I think that's gonna be... Oh, that's a tree. That's gonna be our winner right there. Living right on the corner. Oh, that's a tiny tree. Big boy. Small boy. It's a small boy. Oh, thank you very much, Fleury. It's already infinitely better now that we're back in the city and doing some building. Also, professional gamer, how are you doing? Okay, that looks pretty good. I do want a little bit of fence going around here as well. Let's turn off all the snapping. And hope for a little square without getting rid of any of our trees. Yes, perfect. Oh, that's the tree. We don't want to move the tree, we just want to move the fence. Got it going right in there. Stretching down to the corners, giving them a little more room in there, right? Oh, that looks awesome. I think maybe just a little bit more leafy green in there. Nothing too large, but something. Oh, like this little guy. Yeah, just a little snowy tree. That is fantastic. A little, what would you even call that? Like a snow globe. Snow globe in there. And actually, let's take some of those snow globes. Maybe try to sneak them around on the sides as well. Because we do have a little bit of room on those corners. Maybe not that corner. This corner, though. Oh, not that corner. Okay, just those corners. That's okay. Rules of 3, right? We got 3 of them. Just adds a little bit of greenery into all this pavement. And speaking of which, let's add a little more. Flint, how are you doing? Coming in with the 1 bit. Also remember, if you cheer from now through the 27th, make sure you add exclamation, or not exclamation, hashtag charity to help a good cause. Oh, those little guys. There's these big guys. I actually kind of like these guys. They give a little umbrage to the surrounding area. Perhaps we'll just put maybe a couple of these in. I think maybe 3. And then some more of those little snow globes. Where'd they go? These guys. Don't you want to help a bad cause? Noodle, please. Goes a little bigger. There we go. I like that. Scrooge. That is fantastic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sinkhole 2.5 is going to happen somewhere in the city. Prepare. Prepare yourselves for the sinkhole. Remember. Oh, we also have a... Oh, no. We've got a fire. Nope. It worked. Noodle, did you do this? Noodle? I should have known. Should have known you have the power. But this was a... I believe this was a 6.8 or something. Oh, there it is. Oh, the humanity. Actually, it's fine. It's totally fine. No one even noticed. You gotta try a little harder than that, Noodle. Alright, so we got another little hole over there. But the fire... Oh yeah, that's right. We have the oh no counter. Hold on. Oh no. 5 disasters have struck the city. The fire is actually more devastating than the sinkhole. The sinkhole is really just like an inconvenience that we have to build around now. The fire, on the other hand, is destroying buildings left and right. But it's okay. We will bounce back. We've bounced back once before. Is this the same area? Oh yes, this area has caught on fire multiple times. This area, this entire area from this part of the city all the way down to this roundabout here has all been on fire. You'd want to see an inferno like that when it's freezing outside? Yo, same. Same, Yada. Because I am cold. I'm always cold. In fact, I have big cozy blankets. I have 3 of them, once again. Keeping me nice and cozy. I still want a Snuggie. I think a Snuggie should be my thing. It should be my stream thing. I'm the guy that streams wearing a Snuggie. Now that would also be a first in the world. I've got my first in the United States. Now I want my first in the world spot. Alright, we're just gonna... You know what? We're just gonna turn our back to this and it's all gonna go away. Because that's what happens. That's what happens. I'm thinking these trees might be a little too small. I like the big boys. But I think we need some tall boys to go with the big boys. Oh, and those are tall boys. Oh, I like that. I like that. Oh, look at that big boy. It was meant to be. Snuggly Alaska. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe we could have like Snuggly Sundays or something. And it's where I wear a Snuggie. Every Sunday, tune in to see me wearing a Snuggie. That's quality. What is this little guy? Look at this little baby. We want a proper tree. There we go. We'll find you another spot, but for now, we want big tall trees, and then the wide guys down there. Oh yeah. Snug Day Sunday. What was the first in the US thing? I was the first person to complete day 9 of the True Achievements 12 Days of Christmas. I was the first person in the United States to do it. 16th in the world. First in the United States. I haven't completed day 10 yet. Day 10. Oh! Power. Need a little more power. But day 10 was to get 10 platforming achievements. Oh, you're on fire. Can you not be on fire? Because that'd be cool. Crisis averted. We're okay. But yeah, I was playing some Cube 2 earlier, which is a pretty fun game. If you haven't played the Cube games and you like puzzle games, if you like things like Portal, I would highly recommend those because they're pretty nifty. Oh, that fire is just raging on. No stopping it. Can't stop, won't stop. We do need some more water, and that might be because some of these burned down, or maybe just because we need more water. So let's put in another one of you guys. Saf, how are you doing? Welcome. On the subject of can't stop kittens. Coming out of nowhere, how you doing? Perfect timing. Alright, I'm not going to put a parking lot in there, right? Because that's what we said. Although, this is a road. Actually, we can put a parking lot in there. Because this is proper road. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that's just going to be trees. Actually, could we fit a tiny plaza in there? We could fit the ice sculpture thing if we use the move it mod. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Oh, yes. Forest industry roasting on an open fire. It is... Oh, look at it just take... plot of land after plot of land. It's just the humanity. Having a salad, a nice healthy salad there, Saf. We're doing pretty good. Finishing up our university area. Or more, we started the university area and now we're finishing it up. I like this being a gigantic parking lot on the side. I don't want this to be a gigantic parking lot, though. This little bit in here. I would actually like it to be buildings. But is there a way you can specify? We might just have to do a little manual bulldozing. But I want them to be building on the outside road rather than the inside road. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Like this guy. I think this guy is building on the inside road. In fact, they're probably all building on the inside road. Who am I kidding? The fire does take what it wants. So eat some toast with spicy mayo. Interesting. Alright, that's on this road. That's not. One of these are, because it's the same building, but one's turned around and one's not. I don't know how to tell which one's the front or which one's the back. I guess there's no telling. That one needs to be flipped. Those are good. I think this one needs to be flipped as well. I'm not entirely sure though. Remove the inner road while they grow. Oh, you know, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Hopefully I can remember where that road was. There. Yeah, we'll take that away. Now that will definitely make sure that they're building on the right side. So we'll see. Which one do you guys think is on the right side? Do you think this is... I think this is the front, because that looks like the door. Alright, I think this one's going to go away. That one's going to be like, hey, there's no road. But we'll see. That's my prediction. Either that or they're just both going to stay there. Oh, it upgraded. Alright, maybe it's still happy. Zach, enjoy your lurk. Oh, no, it's changing. I called it. This was the right one, that's the wrong one. Or is that just upgrading? Oh, it might just be upgrading. Now I'm confused. Oh, but it's facing the right way. Now I don't know. Oh, you know what, though? I think it's still close enough to this where they're not gonna mind not having a road there. We might have to take them all out, which is unfortunate. But just to be safe. Just to be safe. I'll have to get some pathway, just some temporary path going down these bits. So now they will for sure be building towards the main roads. I'll just speed those up. While that happens, the quick build. It's like a time lapse. Eeyore, how are you doing? Charity indeed. If you give any bits to any streams, whether it be on this stream or anywhere on Twitch through now from now until the 27th of December, make sure you have hashtag charity in the message. And it helps a good cause. Still a little salty? I don't blame you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you. I gave you an out. I made sure. Because you did say you had the bad mouse. There we go. Perfect. I love that. I'd troll you, and you troll me in chat, so I think we're even. Crazy, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. The campus is looking spectacular, if I do say so myself. We got some fancy workshop buildings. You can tell it's university because it says university. We also have the game software, or the computer software. What is this called? Software Development Studio. That's the official title of that guy. And I love it. I did. I wanted to melee. It's just instinct at this point. I think I meleeed you once, and I felt bad. I was like, oh, so I backed up a little bit. I was like, oh, I can't do that because you don't have the capabilities of doing that. So I felt a little bad. Does that fit in there? Oh, it does. That fits perfectly in there. So there it shall go. Right in there. Make sure that all that pavement is nice and connected. So we got the big university building. And there is a little gap in there. So we'll fix that. We'll fix that little gap. There we go. That looks perfect. Sandesh coming in with the 500 bits and using the hashtag charity. Sandesh, thank you very much for the bits. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow earlier as well. Following me off stream, the ninja follow. And welcome to the city of Frostridge. We can definitely give you a tour. We are just sort of finishing up our university area down here, getting that all looking spiffy. But this is where the city began proper. We've made a little change to the highway. Well, actually, we put in this entire highway and added a little bit of a custom DDI that doesn't lead to anywhere on this side just yet. But we have our low-density residential, our small town out here. A couple trees, some some little park areas. Oh, we were going to put something in there. Aren't we going to put a little pond or something in there? Still have to get around to doing that. But this is all our low density, sort of suburban style. Got some parks in here. Our cemetery. We do have a sledding hill right behind a cemetery. I don't know if that's a bad omen or not, but it's a thing. We've got some roundabouts. We have lots of roundabouts in this city. That's kind of the thing about this city, is there's going to be lots of circles, lots of curves, and just a lot of fun stuff. If we come over here, you can see the remains from our gigantic forest industry area, which is still recovering from the last gigantic fire we had, but we do still have a little greenery out here. And that just goes all the way back into here. And then into this little neighborhood, which was currently the edge of the city boundaries. But we're hoping to expand up that way. A couple more highway interchanges that we put in. And then over on this side of the river, you take the little bridge across. Oh, and I forgot about this little roundabout we put in as well. You come across the river onto this monstrosity of a roundabout, and then we have the high density downtown area here, and then a little more low density as we're getting closer to the mountainside. So I'm loving how this is coming along. And also our stadium. Got our university, and just sort of building this up with lots of room to grow. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. The sledding hill is how they get the bodies into the grave. They just push it down the hill. So much detail, so many roundabouts, right? But thank you. I'm glad you approve. I feel like my last city didn't have enough roundabouts, especially considering it was a European style city. So this one, I'm going overboard with the roundabouts. We got roundabouts inside of roundabouts. It's a whole thing, but I'm really digging it. A lot of curves. We have pathway roundabouts around our giant sinkhole. The first of 2 sinkholes. We do have a second one that just occurred today. This was a little guy, because we are playing with natural disasters as well. We need a Joshabout. I forget how I made the Joshabout. I think was the Joshabout a 5-way intersection? I'm gonna have to look back on some VODs and see how the Joshabout came about. And speaking of roundabouts, this guy's looking pretty good. Getting those people going around. We may want to bump up the speed limits on this guy, though. I'm gonna make these all 50. Just so it's all consistent. Just so it's all a little bit faster. Because the roads on the sides are actually 60, so it's actually slower to get on the roundabout, which does make sense. You don't want to go blazing into the roundabout, but it's fast enough that people will continue to move. Now we need to do some detailing in there as well. On the rocks, coming in with the host. How you doing on the rocks? Welcome to the stream. And Bitbot, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing, Bitbot? It is good to see you. And there's On the Rocks, coming in with the happy rocks. Thank you again for the host. All right. Sandesh coming in with the sub. Sandesh, thank you very, very much for that. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy little rock emote that Eeyore and Bitbot are showing off. Those happy little rocks. You can see we have a love for rocks in the cities. And yeah, thank you very much for that sub. I do really appreciate it. So many rocks. It's a rock slide. How did we get $500,000? That's kind of ridiculous. But I also love it. What could we put back here that's snowy? I feel like we need more snowy things. Eeyore. That's what I say when I need more Eeyore. I say I need Eeyore. I don't know what I'm talking about. Rocks are noble creatures, yes. Alright, what could we put in here? We could do another sled for the students. Oh, where's the hockey rink? That's a thing. That's a thing somewhere. Is that a unique building? Like the hockey rink. Igloo Hotel. No. Snowboard arena. Oh, maybe we should do a snowboard arena rather than the sports arena, since it's a snowy city. Spa hotel. Let's bulldoze the university and just put a hotel in. We don't need education. What is? I know the hockey arena's a thing, but where? That's our little pond. Oh, that would fit perfectly in there. I have to rethink that rhombus. Rockin' around the Christmas tree. That's my favorite Christmas song. Not really, but it would make sense, wouldn't it? There's the hockey arena. Oh, that's dangerously close to fitting in there. I think we might be able to do it. Let's see. If I grabbed you with the Move It mod, would you fit? You know what? I think that fits. I'm going to say that fits. I am going to turn it around. Make sure it's on the corner there. And also bring it down so it's nice and level with the ground. And it should... Oh, is that a pathway or is that drivable path? I think that's drivable path, which means it's good. Oh yeah, that's really cool. That's where the hockey team practices, right? If you don't have enough places to live, right? There's no need for it. Oh, I love how that's just all filling up. This bit's gonna be tricky just because of the shape we made. But I like the shape. That's the difficult part. That's always the trickiest part for me, is like creating something that's interesting, but then being unable to put something cool inside of it just because it's such a weird little shape. Does the curling team get to practice there? No, the curling team practices across the street over here in the curling area. On the rocks, coming in with 500 bits. Also, look at that cool like icy bit drop or whatever. That's a spicy or an icy. It's icy. It's not spicy. It's icy. But on the rocks, thank you very much for the 500 bits, and thank you for using the hashtag charity, helping out a good cause. That's way fancier, right? I mean, maybe if they're just like messing around, they can come out here. They get in fisticuffs with the hockey team. They work on their brawls. The spicy, icy drip drop. I like it. That's the official name of it. And also, there's that cool badge. The cool charity badge. Yes? What noodle? Oh, the fisticuffs? Icy rock? Oh, an icy rock emote. Hold on, it's going on. I need to put that on the board. Got the marker out. Icy Rock. On the board. It's official. Yet another fantastic emote idea. We got a few. We got a few up there. We got the happy tree, the fire tree, a balloon. Oh, balloon's got to go up there as well. Balloon. There we go. Look at that. Steven. Who's Steven? Was Steven the flood guy? Who was the flood guy? Was that Walter? Walter the water mage or something? The balloon guy. Alright. What are we doing in here? Let's maybe put some trees. Some greenery at the end of the hockey. Oh, that's a big old tree, and that's a beautiful tree. If I do say so myself. Put a couple skinnier trees by it. And maybe just a little boulder or two. Nothing too grand. But just something little in there. Canuck, how are you doing? My Wednesday was alright. But it's getting better. It's definitely better now that we're working on the city. But hopefully you're doing well, Canuck. And Stranger, welcome as well. Is this in-game radio? No, it is not. This is just a custom little playlist I have. If you actually want a link to it, you can do !music. So if you want to maybe listen to it on your own time, feel free to do so. There's the link. Thank you very much, Professional. Coming in, swooping in with the link. Bit of pavement in here to connect that, just because it looks a little weird if it's not paved right there. At least to me it looks a little weird, and that looks awesome. Selena, good morning. How are you doing? Okay. We could do another little plaza in here, actually. It might be, oh, a snowmobile track. Just finding so many cool things. We do have the little ice sculpture. That fits perfectly. Have we used the ice sculpture over here? We used it over by the stadium. I don't know if I want another ice sculpture so close. But it's such a fantastic shape. It's like just the perfect size, right? That I feel like I might need to put it in. There is also the Japanese garden, but I don't think we can put the Japanese garden in. I think there's a rule that says you can't put a Japanese garden on a snow map. Which is weird because it snows in Japan, so why can't I have a Japanese garden? Put a bridge. Put a little bridge. We do also have a football field. We're just getting athletics. I don't know if we need this many athletics. A phenomenal start to your week, and in 24 hours it did a 180. Oh no, Canuck. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it turns back around for you. Do something. Oh, we could maybe do the long boy. No, not the long boy. Curling? Cross-country skiing? No, that's way too big. Ski lodge. Just a bunch of trees. Plaza. We could put just a normal plaza in. I would maybe be okay with that. Park maintenance building. That'd be weird. That'd be weird to have in the university. Unless we put another building in. Like another university building. Do we want yet another? Maybe get rid of this guy. Just even though that kills me to do that. That is the same as this one, so it's gonna... I don't know if that looks weird. Unless we turned it around, maybe. We could do a custom park. Custom park is never a bad idea. Part of me likes that. Part of me likes a third building in there. But it might be a little... do you guys think that's overkill, having that third building in there, or does that look good? No, looks good. Because then this could be a little plaza over there. Or do we possibly make the whole university area a city park district? I mean, you could. Because theoretically, you can make the district for the park as big as you want. Even if the park is only like this little square, you could make this entire thing a park. It's all part of the campus, right? But how big is this campus? How many students do we actually want in this campus? When do we start breaking the fire code? That's a thing we have to worry about in the city. Worry about all those fire codes. We'll make it look good, don't worry. I know you guys are all concerned about the pavement looking good. I will take care of it. A little red path in there just to give it a little bit of an outline. Yeah, because I like those red paths sort of sneaking in there. Do we actually want a red path going here rather than the normal path? I think that would be good. It might be a little tricky to put in just because we have to do a little moving. Oh, but I love that already. I'll just drag you down a little bit. Oh, that fits perfectly. Alright, just adds a little extra detail. So now we have this area and that area. Watching me build is satisfying. The little OCD just making everything nice and perfect. It's not weird, don't worry. Because I am very much the same way, where I want everything just be nice and lined up and perfect. Bowls, good morning. welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Now we have this area. Should we maybe fence this off? I think we should. I think we're gonna do a nice little fence. Don't want these hooligan kids stomping all in here. And that's snapping on, so that's nice and straight. Oh, but take the snapping off, because we want that to go right in there and right in that corner. That is perfect. Do I have a favorite city that I have built? I do, and it's actually the first city I ever built when I started streaming on Twitch, and it's also my largest city. Topped out about 450,000 population, I think was the biggest. And it was just, it wasn't perfect by far. It was not a most efficient city, but it had just a lot of character to it and a lot of fun design choices that we made. So that would definitely be my favorite. And every now and then we do go back and give it a little visit, just because it is my favorite. Precisely the reason I'm not allowed to use the pavement tool. Yes, you are right, Canuck. Enjoy your foods, Eeyore. Like the Christmas one last year. The Christmas one last year was pretty cool as well. That one had a gigantic district shaped like a snowflake. No care! Thank you very much. Oh, actually, Sandesh gifting a sub. No care. Thank you for the follow. Getting my notifications confused. Sandesh gifting a sub to Stranger. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy rock emote and no care. Welcome as well, and thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, Sandesh. That is very generous of you. Gifting the sub. All the generosity. I love it. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. A little too big, in fact. A little too big. It doesn't quite fit. Now, that's a big boy. That's a tall boy. I like the tall boy, especially since we have a couple tall boys out here already. Get a little shade. And there we go. There's those happy little guys living in there. Oh, we're on top of the building. We're on top of the world almost. Beautiful. I love that. Just a little green area. Welcome back on the rocks. We just put in this additional university building, and we also, I think maybe you missed us, put the hockey rink in here as well. But we're slowly filling the area up. And it's looking pretty good. Whoa, Jack, welcome. I'm glad you approve of the city. I'm really liking it. And I do really like these little buildings. They got these guys off the workshop. The Metropolitan University. There's Wing A and also Wing B, which is that guy. So they're slightly different, but they look very similar. Which I think is cool, because they have the same style, but they're not the exact same building. Because sometimes if you have too many of the exact same building, it can look a little weird, right? Just looks like clones. But we don't want clones. We just want some uniqueness. Oh, we do have some popo. I swear, the university has a good reputation. Alright, what are we putting in here? Let's... I really like this plaza, but I don't know if it'll work. I like this one because it adds a little A little extra bit of color. That's a little bit of that blue, which almost goes with the blue of the university building. But I don't think this is a proper road right in here. So it might complain. It might complain that there's not a road. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Oh, there it is. Complaining that it doesn't have a road. But we can actually fix that. What we'll do is we'll just scoot you out of the way. We'll get rid of that pathway we had in there. Nope, keep you. That was just a normal pathway. Instead, we're going to switch that normal pathway to be a zonable pathway. And just put it right in there. So that way there is a road. And you don't have to worry about it. Make sure this goes back. And then we also need to make sure that
hello.
we take all the driving off that road again. Because it might have messed up a couple guys. Yep. There we go. No driving allowed, just walking. Whoa, Jack, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, is that a rock hug? Is that what that is? Giving the rock a little squeeze. That's adorable. All right, let's add a little bit in here. As I go from that corner to that corner, get a little extra pavement going. Actually, what we'll do, let's move this down to here. That way those lights are on the inside, so it almost looks like they're part of the plaza. And then we'll switch it around for this side. And it does the same. It's right on the edge. Doesn't look like they're just random light posts, right? Oh, and we have some people driving. You guys aren't supposed to do that. Yep, you guys aren't supposed to do that. We're doing all we can to keep them off the roads or off the walkways, but they persist. That is looking good. That actually might be getting close to done. I'm thinking this area is just going to have a big tree. Just a big boy. No, I said a big boy. There's a big boy. Oh, is that even bigger? You know what? I think it is. We want the biggest boy possible. That's going to live right in there. Was Network Extensions 2 mod do? Network Extensions 2 is actually, it's not really a mod. It's considered a mod, but what it does is it adds some new roads that you can use. Like there you have the basic two-way road, but this one has a little bit of a no drive zone in the middle, and then a bunch of extra lane roads. So this is a 4-lane road, but it's the width of just your standard road. So maybe you want a compact 4-lane road. There's also 3-lane one-way, 4-lane one-way. Let's see what else we have. Some asymmetric roads added as well, and then some for the middle bits. So just some more options for drawing roads, which are really fun. So a little more control. And Extenian, welcome as well. How are you doing? Draw a dog. Have I never drawn a dog in City Skylines before? I feel like perhaps I've done that in the past. We've drawn some crazy things for sure. Alright, I'm gonna grab I think I'm going to go with the conifers for the outside. I'm just going to have a nice little line of trees. Going like so. Just a nice perimeter. And then I think over here as well. And it does widen a bit, but I don't think that's going to throw it off too much. Although if we really want to, we could try and skinny it up a bit with pathways. But I think that's lovely. You have sugary treats, oh boy. I've stayed away from the sugary treats. I've once again gone back to my tried and true giant bag of goldfish. So I've got that next to me. A doggo with a park in the middle that could be a dog park? Oh, that's fantastic. You know what the one thing we don't have in this university, though? Speaking of dog park, there it is. A little too big. The one thing we don't have is residential space. I mean, I guess this is all residential space. But like dormitory areas, I typically try to put a few of those in, but I guess since it's so close to residential, we don't necessarily need dormitory areas. But we do have a little bit of residential demand. So let's put in a little bit of an area close to here. And then also take all of the zoning off of these guys. Goldfish are so good. You are not wrong, itty bitty kitty. Get rid of these trees, because that's all going to be buildings. Yeah, we'll just come in here, a little bit of pathway. Going from bit to bit. And that's going to give us a little bit better zoning on those roads, yes. Little tiny bits of curve. Just right in there, right into the corner. So it just looks like a big sidewalk there. So now hopefully if anyone does actually walk here, like this guy, they're going to be walking on that pathway a little ways removed from the traffic that might be on this road, so a little less scary, right? What a nice roundabout, right? That's a nice one. It's the same one, or almost identical to the first one we made way back when we first started the city. So we sort of kept the theme going, right? When they were planning the city, they were like, hey, that worked out so well, let's do it again. Doesn't seem too far-fetched to me. So this is going to be a little more housing. In there and in there. Actually, we'll leave that open because we'll put a stretch of pathway in there. just to make it a little quicker. And perhaps same sort of deal down here, a little bit of pathway. Disappointing Salad, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Your cat, Saf. Oh, Saf, your cat is so... It's so fluffy. It does look very cute. I agree, Canuck. And I'm not even like I'm not a crazy cat person. I like cats, but growing up, I was always like the dog person, and then my friend was the cat person, so I'd go over their house, see the cats. He'd come over my house, see the dogs. So we sort of shared. We shared pets. But that definitely looks like a cute and cuddly cat. Although no cats are cuddly. No cat wants to cuddle. I don't know if I've met a cat that wants to cuddle. Do we want that to be... You know what? I don't want that to be residential. I want that to be some more offices, and then right on the end there. Yours do when it's cold out, Bitbot? Oh, that's adorable. Your cat's cuddly as well, Zelfa? Where's all these cuddly cats? All the cats I've known growing up are meanies. Maybe that's why I'm not a cat person. I never got the cute and cuddlies. Maybe a post office in there. Hold on. Post office? I think we have one in the entire city. Let's put a downtown one. Downtown post office. Beautiful. Oh, and you guys are probably going to need some water. Do they need... Yep, they just need some pipes. And we could also perhaps start thinking about heating as well. Back with pizza. Did you bring me some pizza, Crazy? Because I'm starving. Although I had some buffalo chicken pizza for dinner, and it was delicious. So I can't complain. I certainly cannot complain. That is looking spectacular. I'm loving this area. Really just popped up and is looking good. And another thing I really like about what we did with the university area is we've got those tall buildings, got those high density buildings, but it also spreads it out a little bit, so it's not just building back to back to back. There is some open area. There's some plazas, there's some parking lots, there's some hockey rinks, right? So you still get the downtown feel without it being just like claustrophobic almost, right? Every time you read pizza, you're getting hungry. That's just how it is. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. That's just how it is. All right, it might be time to put in our hockey arena as well. Hockey arena. There it is. Doesn't fit perfectly centered, which is a shame. But it does fit pretty well there. Let's try that out. How does that look? Ooh, that looks pretty cool. What's the cool side? I guess this might be the cool side. Oh no, this is a pretty cool side. No, that has the gate on the back. Let's flip that around. We're gonna put it... We're gonna put it like that. There we go. Salad coming in with the 30 Craygasm bits and using that exclamation mark charity. Filling the cup up. Is that cup all the way full? It's getting close. It's getting close. It's full of Craygasms. But thank you very much. And thank you for using the hashtag charity. Do I ever put in concert stuff? Concert is one of the few DLCs I actually don't have. So, short answer, no. Just because I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have the concerts. I don't know why. It's just one of the few DLCs that sort of like slipped by, and I was just like, I don't know if I need that. But that doesn't mean I won't ever get it. People in need will be so thankful for the philanthropist Craygasms. They would just make the Craygasm face. I'm assuming. Maybe we'll actually take this away so we don't make that a four-way intersection. Putting this on the back here. And then like a side road. Almost like a service road, or maybe like this is where the VIPs go to get into the hockey arena. Kind of like that. We'll have that only go up to there though. It's as good as the stadiums, maybe a little better and more fun. Well, then I might have to get it. Definitely overpriced though. Well, I'm sure it, the Christmas sale or the holiday sale coming up, or is the holiday sale already happening? I don't even know. Stadiums was free. Stadium was 100% free and still is free, which is fantastic. The best price. How much are DLCs? They range from like $10 to I think like $15, depending on the specific DLC. I'll say around $12 per DLC. Alright, we have all those just plain parking lots. Could we get some of our fancier parking lots in here? We could get one. One and a big one. But what if we just did two big ones? If we did two big ones, we could actually get a road coming through here. Decisions. I definitely don't want all these connected, for sure. This one's at the four-way, which I feel like is good. Maybe this is just going to come all the way down, but not connect. And then this one, we're just not going to connect that because we're not. Now, in terms of parking lots, we can't fit another one of these guys. We could if we overlapped them, but we'll try not to do that. There are these guys. There's these guys. Because having this completely full of parking would be kind of cool. Especially since it looks all good when it's paved. Am I right? Look at that pavement. Look how good it is. What would it look like if we overlapped them? Would it look atrocious? It's not perfect. If we actually did that, that would not be the worst thing in the world. You know what? I think we can get away with that. I think we could get away with that little bit of overlap. Because it doesn't cross over to the road. It still hangs on the side, and then this is well off. I think we can sneak it in. And actually what it does is it almost spaces out all the lights perfectly. So that's pretty cool. And we did put these on the middle street, right? I hope we did. I don't remember. I'm gonna redo it just to make sure. Because I can't remember. Because I'm an old senile man. Alright, on the middle road, on the middle road. And once again, on the middle road and on the middle road. Okay. Just gotta make sure. Oh, I love that. I am an old senile man. This is 100% accurate. I'll put a little bend. Oh, just a touch of a bend. Not even really much to warrant a bend, but just a little itty bitty. Bit going right in there and right in there. Oh, it does leave us with a little bit of a gap there, but we might be able to hide it with the tree. If not, we might just change it. Tavern Crawler, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, and Colty Bear as well. Welcome, welcome. If I'm old, then you are wise. Doing good. Good to hear, Tavern Crawler. Tavern Crawler, another fantastic City Skylines streamer here on the Twitch. How old am I? I am 112. That's how old I am. I've been alive for a century. It's absolutely true. No, I'm actually at 27, I think. I think I'm 27. I don't even know. I'm old enough to not know how old I am. Danny, how are you? That's how many years in rock years. Yes. See, Danny gets it. Danny, I'm glad you're here. See, they don't understand me, Danny. You get me. gonna put that here so that links up, and just scoot it over a little bit. Disappointing salad. Oh, look at all those Craigasms going all over the place with the 110 bits with the hashtag charity. You blew up that cup pretty well. That's a lot of Craigasms. A lot of Craigasms all over the floor. Clean up on aisle 12. But thank you very much, Salad. And thank you for using that hashtag again. Just helping support a good cause, right? There we go. That looks pretty good. Oh, Colty Bear. Colty Bear. Colty Bear. Coming in. That's if Disappointing Salad came in with the blow up of the cup, you just destroyed the cup. I'm gonna need a new cup. Can I get a new cup in here? We're gonna need a new one. Colty Bear, thank you very, very much for the 5,000 bits. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. But that puts you on top of the tip board. You got the #1 spot, and thank you very much for using the hashtag charity for that as well. The slam dunk on the cup. It was. I'm sorry, Salad. Your badge is gone. And Canuck. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys are gonna get me all emotional with all the kindness and all the generosity. Canuck gifting a sub to Colty Bear. Colty Bear, enjoy those happy little rocks. Canuck, thank you very much for gifting the sub. And yes, that is a Christmas Lucio. That's Christmas boy Lucio. Oh, Canuck with another Wheezemeister. You get some happy rocks as well. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy those happy rock emotes. Look at all the happy rocks. Look how happy they are. They're so happy. So happy. What was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing. Time for a Richard. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, Salad with the... Oh, see, Salad is trying to summon Richard with the fire hands. The fire hands with the rocks. That's what that means. That's absolutely what that means. Oh, the hug rocks. I do love the huggy rocks. We're gonna need a hug emote. That's another one. That's another one for the list. But we're doing good, Colty Bear, just enjoying the building. We did have a fire earlier. Oh, and we missed, I think you missed the, we did have another tiny sinkhole, which has been accounted for on our counter. But it was only like a 2.3.
Hello.
I actually don't think anyone died. Can I see like a recap? Is there a recap button for all the disasters that has happened? Slap and Tickle Doc. Thank you very much for the follow. Is there a disaster detection? Is there no disaster summary? Is that only like immediately after the disaster? Probably. Feels bad. Well, I don't think anyone died, seeing how no one lives out here. So enjoy your lurk, crazy. Oh, and this is looking really, really good. We kind of have the same problem here that we do over here, where it's like, what do we do in there exactly, right? What do we do? I'm always excited about weekends. You are not wrong, Colty Bear. And it's your Saturday. Well, there you go. Glad you're here. Glad you're enjoying your weekend. And I cannot wait for mine. How many time zones are there? I mean, theoretically there'd be 24, wouldn't there? They might jump. It might jump a few in like the Pacific Ocean. I know it does some crazy connecting, but 24 would be the educated guess. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to have that go. From there to there. I am right. There you go. See, I'm smart. It's that 112 years of knowledge, my wisdom, coming out. We got it. We're good. 112 years. You think I'd learn something? It is a lot of people walking, and that's because I think we just had a game. Oh, and we lost our first loss of the season. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. That's okay. And new, welcome. Is it new? New? Feel free to yell at me for mispronouncing it. But hopefully they're going to be walking on that pathway there. We did lose in the football. It was very sad. I did not want to lose the football. Let's just put it a little bit there, and then we'll grab that. And go there. The Fußball. Fußball, yeah. Did we name the sports team? I don't think we did. We did not name them. We just gave them a color. Gotta keep winning the sports ball. I agree, because that's how we get the most money. It's just football stadium. The Frostridge FC. Actually, I don't think you can change the name of the team. You can change the name of the stadium, but you can't actually name the team. So, kickball. 3-1's not bad. You're not wrong. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. And I like all the parking lots we have. Definitely has a sports vibe about it. Now I'm tempted to maybe put some commercial down here. Just a little bit of commercial. Maybe even a little bit of leisure commercial if we really wanted to shake it up a bit. Oh, there goes our pathway again. Always causing a ruckus. Oh, there we go. Put you back. Make sure you stay right where you belong. There we go. Now we can zone that little bit if we want to. That down there, copy, flip it around, and then paste it. There we go. After finishing his multiple PhDs in linguistics, Disappointing Salad is now going to learn about the languages beyond our planetary border. I'm proud of you, Salad. That's quite a task. How'd you know I could speak Gargish? Oh my goodness. Alright, we do have a little bit more residential demand. We do still have a little area up here. Not much, but a little tiny bit that we could zone. Actually, we're going to leave that open. That might become a park or something. But I do want to take the zoning off of here. Give us a nice zoning there. I'm also going to take it off of this little bit right in here. Give us a little bit bigger of a house right there. And will this mess up? Nope, didn't mess up. The zoning, fantastic. And it just fixed it. And that's what we wanted. Spaghetti roads. You gotta have some twists and some curves in the roads, right? Not every road in the world is straight. Get some curvy roads, get some loopy roads, some windy roads, right? I love that. Yeah, I love this little wiggle here because it goes right along the cliff's edge, right? Oh, and the thunderstorms are coming. So it just wiggles all the way down and up into there. This, I was thinking, perhaps around about there. Just because that might become a very busy four-way intersection. But maybe not. Moga, how are you doing this morning? Good morning and welcome. I'm happy to see our big boy roundabout is doing well, even with those sharp right turns. And people are indeed using the sort of stadium exit and entrance too, which I like. Never seen a thunderstorm while snowing? You ever seen the thunder snow? Thunder snow is actually really cool in real life. What do you think the odds of us sneaking a bit of pathway? Nope, that still wants to snap. I want it to go right next to it. Gonna have to copy and paste. Oop. That going like so. Yeah, and I think I will do a little bit of commercial. Just in those bits. All you get is cold, icy winds. Well, the wind is the worst part of winter. The cold is, I mean, I dislike the cold, but if it's a calm cold, you know, a jacket will suffice. But if you got that wind blowing in your face and it's like -5 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind chill, just no thank you. I will be a popsicle. I inspired you to play through the Mass Effect trilogy again. Awesome. Hopefully you keep your team alive, unlike I did. Just keep Garrus alive. Just please keep Garrus alive. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I ask of you. Could not agree more, right? The wind is just, it's so brutal. It's so harsh. And speaking of weather, we have a lot of snow. We have a lot of snow, and I believe 2 snow dumps. Oh, we have 4 snow dumps. How did we get 4 snow dumps? Where did these snow dumps come from? We have 5 snow dumps. I don't even remember putting in all those snow dumps. But it looks like we could perhaps use another 1 or 2. So I'm going to put one down here by the stadium. Oh, hello. We'll see how that does. The wind is so bitter too. Yeah, it just hits you in the face, and it's just an icy blast, right? It stings almost. About to start a job in a place with a huge parking lot. Thanks for reminding me about wind. Oh no. Make sure you get a big hood. Just get a big hood on your jacket. You'll be fine. Or walk backwards. That's normally what I do if it's windy. I'll just walk backwards. I don't care if I look ridiculous. There we go. That looks good. That'll do. Actually, maybe we'll even... just gonna have this come straight out. Like so. Doesn't need to turn. Yeah, down there by the stadium, by the highway. How is that highway doing, by the way? 87% traffic overall? I like it. Frostpunk weather. I still don't know much about Frostpunk. I hear about Frostpunk all the time, and I see the logo for it, but I've never actually seen gameplay for it. Hope another tsunami doesn't happen. Oh, don't even speak about tsunamis. Hod, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's like cities, only it makes you sad. Perfect. Doing great. Good to hear. We're doing pretty good. We're just having some fun. Like, okay, time to die sad? Oh my goodness. Sounds awful. An earthquake. Oh, earthquake. We'll see. Speaking of which, maybe some more disaster things should be put in place. We do have the buoy, right? That's going to protect us from the tsunamis. That's how you pronounce it. You gotta emphasize the T. Maybe we'll even put one out here. I'm gonna put one all the way out here, just in case. Extra coverage. Early response. And then we have the weather radar. We've got the earthquake sensor. Let's put an earthquake sensor in. And where would be a good spot for an earthquake sensor? Where we should maybe just make like a weather area. What if we made a weather area down here by the highway? That would kind of be cool. Sort of across from the university. I like that idea. Students could have a special weather degree. Exactly. They could be meteorologists. I actually took a meteorology class in high school. It was pretty cool. The first quiz was just a map of the United States, and you had to name all the states. So when we looked at maps, you could tell what part of the map we were looking at, and I learned that most of the people in my class had no idea what the United States looked like. It was kind of saddening. Kioya, how are you doing? No meteors yet. But we did have another sinkhole, so. And also, take a look. We've got a big city. We're no longer a small city. We are a big city. We're a big boy city. We've got the crematoriums, which is awesome. The water treatment, so our poopy water will be a little less poopy. Cryopreservatories, which is kind of just like a fancy way of saying crematorium, except we put you on ice instead of on ashes. And then we also have a new 2-kilometer square tile, which is fantastic. Can finally justify some of the interchanges, right? I never need to justify my interchanges. I'm always happy with those. But yeah, we can maybe do a little weather area. And then for our next tile, I don't know where we're going to go. Maybe out here, this way? Maybe north? I don't know. So many decisions to make. We need a weather report stream. 20 minutes of me forecasting the weather around the world. Oh my goodness. I do have the green screen. And I do love maps. I love maps and I love geography. And that is very tempting for you to give me that idea. Special chat in the Discord just for my forecasts. Oh my goodness. My skit hour. We'll just play Whose Line Is It Anyway on stream. It'll be fantastic. Alright, I want to start on the weather area, but we've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and it doesn't feel like we've been streaming for 2 hours. It feels like we've been only streaming for like 20 minutes, but we have been streaming for about 2 hours, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to get up and stretch my legs and maybe get a little bit of a snacky do. So there's our university. Oh, is that a fire out there? No, it's just the top of the building. Okay, that scared me. That scared me. Smoking, how are you doing? Don't worry, we'll be back with some more building in just a few moments. Maybe take a little break yourselves, get a snack, get a drink, or just get cozy, even cozier if you're already cozy. And yeah, we'll be right back in just a few moments. Alrighty, welcome back, guys. Hopefully you got a chance to maybe get a beverage or stretch your legs. I certainly did myself, and I may or may not have had a leftover slice of that barbecue chicken pizza that I had earlier for dinner, and it was delicious. It was scrumptious. It was just what I needed to give me some fuel in my belly to make our little area out here. So let's get a building. Fox Paws. I mentioned barbecue chicken pizza and Fox Paws shows up. Coincidence? I think not. Fox Paws, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Didn't share the pizza. It was only one piece. It was the last piece. Oh my goodness, Noodle. Nice and dandy. Come to the stream and eat some candy. That is that's poetry. That's what that is. It's poetic. All right, let's grab nothing but trees.
Oh, let's break it.
Ooh, get that out of there. Sloth Druid coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy your happy little rock emote, and thank you very, very much for using that Twitch Prime sub on me and supporting the stream. That really means a lot. Hope you're doing well, and thank you again. Oh, and look at all the happy rocks. Look at that. Every time Lucio says the thing. So many happy rocks around the world. Supporting the barbecue chicken. More barbecue chicken to keep me alive. I went out and got a haircut after growing your hair just a little bit. And nothing's more shocking than seeing how big your forehead is after not seeing it. Yo, speaking of haircuts, I need a haircut. I seriously need a haircut. What does the fox say? Yo, speaking of Fox and Lucio, have you guys seen Lucio's weird, like, fox skin for the new Winter Wonderland? I don't like it. I don't like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Why did I delete the trees? Just because we're gonna be building a bunch of stuff, and I heard this. I'm pretty sure this is accurate. It makes sense that it's accurate. That when you build, like if you're building an area like this, if you actually delete the trees underneath of all these guys before you build them, it'll help your computer just a little more because it doesn't have to remember that there's a tree there. So if you delete the trees, then build, and then you can fill it in with trees around it. So that's kind of what I'm planning to do. Also, it just makes it a little easier to see exactly what we're doing. All foreheads. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's get a little area. Get one like that. I don't really want that to be a four-way intersection. Maybe we'll have that go right to there. Keep those spaced out a bit. Also, I don't know exactly the way this is gonna all lay out because I don't know exactly what we're putting all in here. But we want to go to disaster things. I feel like maybe having a fire helicopter down there wouldn't be a terrible idea. Got the deep space radar, which is a big boy over here. And that could go right in there. That's kind of a weird spot. I feel like this should be up on the mountaintop, not necessarily down here by the highway. Then we got that little guy. We got the earthquake sensor. These are actually really tiny buildings. We decided to make this gigantic area, but it's actually a lot of little stuff. We could move the disaster response unit down here. I think that would be a good idea. Let's just get that out of there. Anything to improve performance, right? Even if it doesn't help tremendously, if it just helps a little bit, it's better than nothing. that has created a giant cliff. Don't know how I feel about that. Do we flatten, or do we just maybe say build a rocket station? Maybe we'll build a rocket station. Maybe we'll build one like all the way out here. We have built one in the past. Just put a key around the cliff. We could extend this key and flatten it all. But I do like the natural rock look, though. So it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice to make. Let's get rid of you for a second. Let's put you down here. Maybe just scoot that over again. A little bit of distance between there, and then we could actually maybe put some more of those commercial buildings along that side. And then also, yeah, I'm going to flatten this. Let's grab that. Let's maybe give us a little more strength. And we are going to have to redraw that road, but that is totally fine. Looking good. And then to get that cliff, you can see it's quite a smooth slope because we've used the big tool. So if we go to the small tool, maybe grab a lower side, then we start getting that cliff. And that's where the beauty really comes out. Look at that. Start seeing the rock, seeing the snow sort of just fall and create interesting patterns. And the steeper, the more rock you get. Bring some pieces out. Put some pieces back. There we go. Just mix it up. Name it Cliff Richard. I like that. Also, that just looks really cool from the highway, right? Seeing those little cliff sides. So, disaster can stay in there. We'll have that go all the way to the end of the road. Put a back road on it. So it's like you turn down this road and then you turn down here to get to the other cool stuff. And on that road, we're going to have another one of our snow dumps. Maybe two if we need it. We can have the road maintenance building, which isn't a bad road to have, or a bad building to have for the roads. Also a pretty cool looking building. Take a look at it. Let's get in there. Oh. Alright, look at that. Look at this little... I don't know who'd be sitting out there. It's all snowy, but... pretty cool looking building. I like it. A binary. Just waking up from a 12-hour nap. That's... You're pulling a me. That's what I do. I don't sleep. I just take 12-hour naps. Okay, that's looking good, though. But welcome, Binary. Hopefully you're doing well. We could put things like the emergency shelter and whatnot in here if we really wanted to prepare. Got the small guys as well. But we want to make sure we have a weather radar. Maybe what we'll also do is I'm going to put another school here. It might be a little overkill. It might not make a lot of sense. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a school. What do we have? We have this guy. Oh, that fits. That actually fits pretty good. Why is there a fence around the snow dump? Well, theoretically, like in real life, snow dumps or areas that have like all the snow plows, they have big piles of salt and things like that, the equipment and whatnot. So I don't think it's necessary to protect the snow, probably everything else, like whatever's inside this red box. I don't know what's in there, but... Do I have many assets? I don't have too many assets. I do have a few here and there, like these fancy buildings. I literally just got right before stream. Couple parking lots, but nothing too major. I do have a Taco Bell. Where's our Taco Bell? There's our Taco Bell. We do have a Taco Bell. Because what city is complete without a Taco Bell? But we definitely don't have a tremendous amount. I know there's people with like 10,000 assets and whatnot. We don't have nearly that many. I think my last city might have had at most like 20, if that. I don't know. Trapped in the Twitch mobile app. Oh no, Foxballs. Escape. Have I ever built a UK style city? As in UK, like the theme, the European theme, or UK as in like built it European design wise? Because I've tried to, but not really properly. I didn't do enough research. But it'd be cool to. It would certainly be cool to. I have done an Australian inspired city. That was fun. That was a fun one to do. Alright, let's do some parking lots. Boop. Boop. And we'll do a couple over here as well. Gonna do a lurk. Have a good lurk, Culty Bear. Thank you very much again for dropping that massive bit bomb. Destroying the cup, shattering the cup. Did I ever get that other cup? Do I have another cup? It's on the way. Cup's on the way. I just received confirmation. But thank you very much, Culty Bear. Have a good night. Make a me-inspired city? Inspired by you, Foxpaws? It would just be food. It'd be food and a D20. What else do you need? Just fill it with trash. Oh my goodness, Foxpaws. Get you back in. Alright, so we have another university. But this is the weather university. They learn about snow, they learn about road maintenance, and now they learn about weather. There are some weather parks and whatnot. There's our Taco Bell that we could put in. Like the Climate Research Center. I think that's the one I want. I wanted to make the Rocky mode like running forward. Yeah, it doesn't really work too well. Almost. Taco Bell is tier 4, yes. Taco Bell is actually God tier. I don't know if you know that. But that one didn't exist, so they stuck it in tier 4. There we go. There's some climate research happening. Put the taco. We already have a Taco Bell. Foxpaws. Taco Bell's over here. Taco Bell. Look at that. Look how nice that Taco Bell is. Taco Bell. This stream is sponsored by Taco Bell. Not really. I wish it was. If Taco Bell could sponsor my stream and pay me in chicken quesadillas, I would die happy. Alright, let's get an earthquake sensor going. Let's put that down here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is add a dirt road going like so, and then put the earthquake sensor back here, so this is like almost an access road to get back to this little guy. Oop, there he is. Just living right there. Chicken is more important than money. Well, when it's a Taco Bell chicken quesadilla, absolutely. Absolutely, it's better than money. So there, we're protected from earthquakes. Now we need weather radar. Sort of sneak that in there. Oh, you can only have one of those apparently. You can have multiple of the earthquake sensors and everything, but you can only have one of those. And then there's the deep space radar, but once again, I feel like this should be like up here, or if we do put in a space station or something, have it by the space station. So, a city where every building is a Taco Bell. That is the perfect city. You've just described the perfect city. Change that to dirt as well. That looks pretty cool. That looks pretty neato. And then maybe another, a tower, a radio tower. There's the little radio tower. Radar inside the big roundabout. Oh, that would be ridiculous. Let's get our little tower going. Boop. Oh, and there you go. You can see the amount of people that will be affected by that. It's the downtown, basically. Everyone in the suburbs, you don't get a tower. Well, we could give them a tower. What if we gave them a big boy tower? Put it down here. How much does that? Oh, that covers like the entire city. Put it up there. If we wanted, that would literally cover everything, but not an ideal spot. Maybe we'll put one down here. Boop. To protect the suburbs. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. I love seeing that. Oh, and everyone's happy. Everyone's nice and happy. Look at all that happiness. All right, so they're protected. We don't have anywhere for them to go because we didn't put the shelters in. What did we just put down? Those are radio towers. So if we called to evacuate the city, all these people would hear that message. But like I said, we don't have any shelters. So right now, it would do nothing. Maybe they would leave the city? I don't know. Be interesting to find out. But let's see. There's the big boy. Big boy is a little too big. Little boy we could put in. Oh, you can hear the beeping. I don't like that. We'll put a little one in. 24,000. That's, wait, 24,000? 24,000 people? Is that what that said? No, 1,000. It was $24,000. What am I talking about? $1 per person. Just cram them all in there. No, it's 1,000 people. Okay, so 1,000 people. So a 15th of the city can fit in there, opposed to the big one, which is 10,000. 24,000 gnomes, yes. 24,000 halflings. It's just an alert system so they know it's coming. So they can, like, duck under a desk or something. So they can climb into their bathtub. Alright, this is looking really cool. I really like this. Because it's not buildings. It's very spacious, right? I love that. It would be such a scary shelter. Just 25,000 people crammed in there. It'd be like Coachella. Alright, let's see. What could we do back in here? Maybe just trees? I think we might just do some trees. Yeah, keep the nature vibe alive. And we can always put in some... Oh, look at the snowy boys! The snowy rocks. Little snowballs. Couple snowballs. Where's my little snowy trees? These guys. Little snow globes. You're DMing on the first time this Saturday? Oh, Foxpaws. You're gonna have to tell me all about it. Also, if you need any tips, feel free to hit me up. I can't promise you I have good tips, but I can try to give you tips. Oh, yeah, let's get some snowy foliage going in there. Not much, just a little bit. Love that. It's a little thicker behind the rocks. Tips how to not be bad. Just do better. There you go. Tip. Pro tip. Do better. Lots of preparation. Lots of preparation, but also prepare for things that you cannot prep for. If that makes sense. Would have died of boredom this month, right? It's like, what did I do before Twitch? I have no idea. What do you need? You need food. How do we get you food? Foxpaws, how do I get them food? Foxpaws, have you been stealing all of our emergency food? Again? Again, Foxpaws? Give everyone in your party a green liquid that has... You have no clue what it does. I still need to come up with an idea for what that does. What? Where did the food go? How do I get food? Do I need more industry? Because we don't actually have any proper industry. We only have forest industry. And I don't think we can eat the wood. Farms? We could do farms. We do have all this farmland. Is it time to delve into farms? Some snowy greenhouses? DM is something in D&D. You are correct on the rocks. It is the Dungeon Master. Also known as the Game Master, but Dungeon Master sounds cooler. Build more Taco Bells, that's all they need. We'll just put a Taco Bell next door. Alright, well, if we're going to do greenhouses, we'll do them out here. We have the area. I mean, we could put a couple in the city. We could actually do just a few right there. Just a little tiny zone. I think I'd actually be okay with that. Put a Taco Bell in the shelter is just a Taco Bell. Where's our D20? Yo, it's on my desk. Here, let me roll it. Oh, that's a natural 1. That's not good. I'm just going to put that down and never touch that one again. Oh, we need a roll command. Noodle, you're so smart. Noodle, why are you like the smartest person in the world? Finally got caught up with the Subnautica VOD. Very nice. Alright, let's make just the smallest little farm. I don't know how big these farms are. You actually have a dice jail? Oh my goodness. You would, Foxboss. You would. I'm excited. I might be getting new dice. And by I might is I ordered them and they should have arrived on Monday, but they still have not arrived in the mail. And I'm very salty about it. Rolls a nat 1. Ooh. Rip. Alright, let's just get a little zone. This is going to be the Lake Industrial Estate. Where is the lake? No, it can't be the Lake Industrial Estate. It's the Glade. The Glade Zone. Sponsored by Glade. Is Glade a thing? Glade's a brand, isn't it? Someone yoinked my dice. They did. How dare they? Give you a TLDR on how D&D works. So basically, you go on an adventure that the DM either creates or buys, and it's basically just all role-playing. Think of it kind of like an improv, like, performance, where you play your character and everyone else plays their character. And the way you determine whether or not you're successful on doing certain tasks, say you're trying to attack someone, that's where you roll a dice, and the dice decide whether or not that thing succeeds or not. So that's basically just the very short form of it. And you kill monsters and get loot and level up. It is pretty cool. It's very cool. Every 20 you guys roll, I buy a donut. I'll just buy myself a donut and eat it. It's how I gain 200 pounds next year. Just eating donuts on stream. Alright, what was I doing? I was going to make this a proper farm area, and for that, we're going to need to come into here, put down a farm main building, and that's where that lives. And oh, it's snowy. Look how snowy and beautiful that is. That is cool. Maybe we'll even put it on this side. Yeah. That way we can feather out those trees, right? Oh boy. Breaking news. The city of Frostridge has been provided with its very first disaster relief center, and not a moment too soon. Local business owners are vying for the right to set up taco shell stands inside the shelter. Well, we call it taco shelter. I digress. We citizens must be mindful of copyright laws. In the case, sour cream from across the land has been shipped to our mighty shelter to provide relief in the case of disaster. Farming projects have been okayed by the city to provide the shelters with necessary beef and vegetation. D&D is make-believe, but with rules, basically. It's organized make-believe. And it's amazing. MP coming in with the rock slide. How you doing, MP? Welcome to the stream. Coming in with all those happy rocks. You're catching us doing a little farm area. Doing good. Good to hear, MP. Good to hear. Alright, we gotta give these guys some power. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it this way. We'll just come down to there and over. That'll do for now. Now for the farms, we have the small crop greenhouse. And actually, I don't even think it'll let us put normal crops. Yeah, it only gives us the greenhouses. But we can have animals. Those poor, poor animals. Glazed donuts, oh my goodness. Alright, small crop. That is very tiny. Then there's the small fruit greenhouse. And then the animals, the small animal pasture. Oh, and we do also have the silos. Now, let's just go with a couple crops. I will also go with a couple fruits. Because why not? Because those are actually really cool looking. And also, let's just make sure all of these nodes and all of these buildings are nice and level. There you can see, brought that down a little bit, but since they're farms, I feel like they should be a little more level. There we go, nice and smooth. It'll be off this Sunday night, very cool. Get a little holiday break, right? A little time to relax. I wish you had Krispy Kreme. Oh, Krispy Kremes. They're so good. Krispy Kreme, fresh Krispy Kreme, like right out of the fryer. Oof, that's the good stuff. Alright, so we have a bunch of crops. Let's grab some animals. Put one of you in. I'll put another one of you just because it fits. Oh, these poor, poor animals. What kind do we want? Highland cows? I guess Highland cows make sense, right? Keep them warm. There's one Krispy Kreme in the entire state. Oof. I used to have one really close to me, but then they shut down because apparently, like, there was the big Krispy Kreme boom back in the day. And, like, there was a Krispy Kreme on every block, and then there was like, oh, wait, we shouldn't have a million stores because then we're losing money. So then they shut it down, and I was very disappointed. Where's all my cows? Yeah, where are my cows at? Is Krispy Kreme an American Tim Hortons? Not really. Krispy Kreme is just donuts. Do they even sell coffee? I don't know if they do. But seriously, where's my cows? Do they have water? They have power. Perhaps a silo or two wouldn't be bad. And then what else do we have? We have the, oh, that's it. That's all we have. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's getting us going. It's just we have not enough raw materials, even though we have all these crops. Is no one working here? That might be the problem. No, we have 3 workers. No trucks in use, though. Interesting. Tim Hortons donuts of the 80s. I did not know. I'm concerned. I'm concerned about our crops. Because I don't think they're working, and I don't know why. And that means we have no cows. Oh, here we go. There's some trucks. Those aren't trucks. Those are whatchamadoodles. Those are plows. Because it is working, right? And just make something that isn't doing anything. It's produced 46 resources. Oh, I wonder, is that because we just don't have a lot of resource here? There's a little bit, but not a tremendous amount, right? Opposed to if we had built down here. That might be what's happening. And if that's the case, let's move you guys over to here. And see if they start doing a little better or not. If not, we might have to move them. Hey, pretty Tony. How you doing? A Wathka. That's what it is in the wintertime, when my tongue is frozen.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
On the rocks, coming in and gifting a sub to Behendig. Behendig, welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy rock emote, and the generosity continues. You guys, the most generous bunch, the most generous chat I've seen. Thank you very much, On the Rocks. That is very, very kind of you for gifting that sub. And I think I don't want to brag. I don't want to jinx it. But we're five subs away from my goal. I secretly have a 2018 end of the year goal, and if we can get to 100 subs by New Year's, I will be like blown away. Because I never thought I'd have 100 followers when I started streaming. So to be this close to 100 subs is ridiculous. So thank you guys for the subs and the gifted subs. Really appreciate those. How long ago was it that I played Overwatch? On stream, you mean? Because I was playing Overwatch earlier today. Do resubs count? I don't know. It depends on how recently you've resubbed. I think if it's like expired. On the Rocks! Gifting another sub to Pretty Tony. Pretty Tony, welcome to the freelancers. You're getting those happy rock emotes as well. On the Rocks, thank you very, very much for the kindness. And there's our animals. We got them in there. And should we do our sub thing that we did before and then I completely forgot and ignored? Pretty Tony, you are now a pretty little cow. There you are, Pretty Tony. And On the Rocks, you get one as well, just for gifting. There we go. So every time someone subs, Sloth Druid. You know what? Sloth Druid was recent as well. They're still on my list. If I can see it on my list, it's there. There you go, Sloth Druid. We got some cows. Tony the cow. Just name them all the Retro K. Oh my goodness. Being named after a cow is the highest honor. Well, there you go. You have a little spot in our city. We need another pen soon. Cows are just bigger dogs, kind of. Sending the sub... No, we have no slaughterhouses. No slaughterhouses in the city. All they're doing is taking the crops and they're turning it into animal product. Don't question what the animal product is. Just go with it. Alright, but we got farms. Do you have food? They've got food now. I don't know if that was the reason or not, but it works. It works. Look at all the traffic coming in. Name the sewage outflow after you. Speaking of sewage outflow, that's garbage. We could use some more garbage, but we can actually trade out these poopy plants for the less poopy plants. And what did you do? You have 160 and you are 120. So we only need probably 2 of these, but we'll go 3. Just to be on the safe side. And we can finally get rid of those guys. Make sure you guys still have power. Just less poopy things, exactly. Have to clean up all the existing poop? Nah, it'll just float out to sea. I think, hopefully. Maybe. No, it's just gonna sit there. Okay, that's fine. Do we have a garbage collector? We do. Alright, let's get collecting. Get that shoreline going. How much am I'm spending way too much money on these things. I've just spent all my money on garbage collectors. But it's okay. We needed it. And actually, speaking of garbage, I'm going to put in another recycling plant as well. Does a recycling plant in the climate area make sense? Because I guess, you know, the climate would be all about the environment, right? Keeping it safe, keeping it protected. So maybe not within the area, but close to the area. It is going to pollute. That is the downside of it. We'll see. We'll see how that does. Ooh, that is very steep. That is very steep. Let's grab those guys. Let's bring it back up to here. Oh. Oh, and this guy actually conforms to the ground. So let's just grab a little more ground and pull that all into there. That is fantastic. KRX coming in with the host. How are you doing, KRX? Welcome everyone from KRX's stream. Another City Skylines player here on the Twitch. Ooh, there we go. That looks good. That looks almost good. Just have to keep it all connected, which it is. Perfect. Fantastic as always. Good to hear, KRX. What were you guys doing tonight? What were you guys playing? Also, I love how this cliff is looking. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. Hope all's going well. All is going spectacular here. We just finished up and completed our university area earlier this evening. And just loving how that's looking. Now we're getting a little bit of natural disaster protection. Because the city has natural disasters turned on. We had a little bit of a sinkhole earlier, but no biggie. It was just a little guy. We really are just trying to fight the fires. That's really what we're trying to do. Convince them to build a rocket station. You know, let's educate our citizens first, Foxpaws. All right. Then maybe once we can survive Earth, then we'll go to space. All right. Because right now Earth is still trying to kill us with fires and whatnot. change this junction. Let's make those stop signs. Keep them going straight through there. And actually all these guys. Stop signs, especially the three-way intersections. This one I will leave as a stoplight just because it is down by the stadium. I feel like that would be a good spot for a stoplight. Be like all these guys. Just make those stop signs, right? Don't need a light on every corner. Because that's sort of the point of the main roads, right? The main roads, you can just keep going. You don't need to stop. I know I'm so boring, Foxbuzz. Feels bad, man. Okay, looking good. I might keep this one alight just because that's kind of a busy little intersection in there. And this one as well. We'll keep those because, again, down by the stadium. But I like it. I do like it. You guys need to be plowed over here. There they go. Right on cue. And we are gaining money back, which is good to see. We got our cows in there. And let's also maybe put a road going back here. Connect that up since we had to reorganize this a little bit. That's totally fine. Still no cow coats. Look, they're all happy. All happy, well-fed cows. That one's trying to escape. Get back in there. Get back. Who's trying to escape? Sloth's trying to escape. You can't escape, Sloth. I'm sorry. You're stuck. You're stuck in the city. Give those cows... They do have sweaters. They're the sweater cows. See, look at them. Look how furry they are. They're all fuzzy. Oh, look at these guys. Look how cute they are. This guy needs a haircut. Oh, he's adorable. How can he even see? Oh, he's booping into me. Can't see me. Needs a trim. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, he did a little shake. Did a little shake. The Highland cows, yes. I love them. Alright, let's go back to junctions. Just make sure... This I'm actually going to make a stop light. Everything else... Just have at it. Just a free-for-all. But I like that. Let's put some more office buildings in, because I feel like we're getting to the point where we need a little bit more demand. They're demanding demand. And we've got the stuff. So put a little bit of office in that space and in that space. And again, we'll put a little stretch of pathway to connect that up as well. Maybe even a little bit of path in here, just because I think that looks cool. There's really no reason for it, but it looks cool, and that's, you could argue, maybe the most important reason. You demand donuts? That's what all these circles are, Foxbuzz. They're all donuts. Why don't you accept my donuts? Where's our big old tree? Big old Christmas tree. I think we can get a bigger tree than that. Oh, yes, we can. Big old boy. Every Christmas tree has to have a couple presents under it. Just the gifts of the city. And our little tiny snow globes. I love that. I love how those just nestle right in there and look good. Yeah. Did we need that pathway in there? Nope. But it makes me happy. And also, you know what else is going to make me happy? Just a little tiny rock right there. That's where you live. Oh, look at this. Look at this little baby. And a little baby tree to go with them. They'll be best buds all their lives. Fantastic. Time to get going. Have a good one, MP. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I'm sure we'll be seeing you around. I am absolutely loving that. I do wish this building had a little more pavement around it. I wonder if we could... Let's try to delete that. Get a well-paved building. This one as well. I feel like that could have a little more... Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for, game. That's all I wanted. Was that too much to ask? Ooh, a little bit of pavement in there. There we go. It's doing what I want. Oh, Salad found the boomerang rocks. Perfect. Look at all that beautiful, beautiful pavement. What happened to the pavement tool? It was taken away from me. Apparently, I'm not to be trusted with pavement. I don't know what... Oh, no! They took away my building. See, I'm not to be trusted. Cannot trust me. Cannot trust me with that pavement. Oh, what did you do? Pavement is a big responsibility. It really is, though. It really is. All right, hopefully they rebuild. I don't know why they're not already. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's go for a ride. Where are we going? Where's the emergency? Also, that view is amazing right there. That's a fantastic view. All right, we're going, chat. It's an emergency. We're speeding through the city. That alarm is obnoxious. Can I disable alarm? Also, the citizens of our city are awful at giving way to emergency vehicles. Where is it? Where's the fire? We're gonna get there's gonna be no fire. Oh, we're underground. Or above ground. Tourist drivers. Oh, we're speeding. Here we go. A lot of trees. Oh no. Oh no, the humanity. Oh my goodness. It's just a completely burnt forest. Oh, we're in it. We're in the thick of it, chat. That truck just burrowed underground. What happened? This is terrifying. Chestnuts roasted on an open fire. Oh, there's a wolf! Wait, go back. Where's that wolf? I need to find that wolf. Wolf! Get out of here, wolf! Go! Run! No! No! You ran over the wolf! Why is everyone running over the wolf? This wolf's just taking it, though. It's Lil Foxpaws. It is Lil Foxpaws. Found you. Caught in the act. Caught in the act. Oh, goodness. You wanted it to be you. You wanted to be the one to start all these fires, Kiyoya? Oh, my goodness. You smelled of burnt meat. Oh my goodness. Oh, Foxpaws isn't even the right species. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, it actually started on this side this time. We've seen it start over here. See, they're getting better. They're getting smarter over here. But these guys... You guys done messed up. If only the game realized what humidity means, right? Well, here come the copters. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Canucks typing away. Oh, goodness. I hope not. Alright, no parking on this road. Actually, you can park over there. No parking in front of the disaster memorial, though. How we doing on services? In the green, in the green. Could use a little more water. Just come out over here to where the fires are. Drop a little bucket of water. Do we ever get the food? Yes. The shelter does have food now. 52%. I don't know why it's not 100, but it's better than nothing. Oh, do we want to draw the evacuation route? This seems morbid. Alright, evacuation route. It goes there. 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 Oh, I can't go from there to there, really? There. Down here, and then into there. That's our evacuation route. Nope, did I not link it up? There we go. So if you live in one of these neighborhoods, you'll be fine. There's the Taco Bell. They're fine. They are on the evacuation route. I feel like the evacuation route should really go through the roundabout. But we really don't want to stop there. That's the only thing. Oh, there we go. Stop there. Perfect. Do the disaster response buildings increase land value? I'm not sure. Not sure if they have an effect on value. Let's check. Let's see. Hard to tell. Perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Because I don't use them too often. Because I normally don't play with the natural disasters, so I don't know. Have a good night, stranger. Have a good rest. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, look at all these people coming in on the roundabout. I love that. I love seeing this just work. It just makes me so happy. Did I not do this? I thought I did this. Just keep them moving a little quicker. Fantastic. Farms are doing good. Maybe a little more office buildings in this area. And actually, we have a decision to make here. How do we want this area to look? Do we want it to continue being like a grid, or do we want to maybe start throwing some curves and whatnot into it? Oh boy. Breaking news, the lumber industry in Frostridge 2. Another hit today, or took another hit today, as an unraked forest debris caught fire. Local arsonist guild spokesperson made it very clear that Frostridge must rake their forest floor on a regular basis to prevent forest fires. City councilors are currently scrambling to find aid from neighboring cities, as the fire is expected to spread quickly with these high winds. For more on the upcoming forecast, here is Freelancer Alaska. It's cold. It's really cold. Words are hard. Words are hard. Get that out of there. Let's grab the nodes that are in here. We have 2 of them. I have one come down this way. Come down this way, but I don't know if I want those both to go all the way through. And actually, I might not even want any of them to go all the way through. It's cold. It's really cold. Look at that. It's negative 15 degrees. You gonna tell me that's not cold? People need to know how cold it is. It's pretty darn cold. Alright, looking for 800. And I don't know if I'm gonna find it. Guess we could also do this. This would make it nice and easy. Oop, nice, beautiful curve in there. I love that. KNUK experienced a minor neurological hiccup there. We'll be back shortly for more hard-hitting, more comprehensive news. Stay tuned. Technical difficulty music plays. Just keep that. There we go. Keep that. Get you going all the way through. Right there. Perfection. Get rid of those guys, so that way we have the back road on there. And then those go through. But it doesn't connect to there again. I like that. I do like the curves. You're not wrong, Foxpaws. I like the curves, wood, Pokemon, and dungeon mastery. I can't pass up the dungeon mastery. That's looking pretty spicy. Whip noises. Oh my god. Do one of these guys. I don't know why I like those little intersections like that, but I do. I do, and I don't know why. Most likely fall asleep soon. No worries on the rocks. Hope you get some good rest. Appreciate you being here and hanging out with us. And enjoy your sleeps. Oh, did I disconnect something else? I did. I disconnect everything. I'm the greatest at that. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. That's 240. If we went from here, that would be 240. Perfect. Let's try to make another little curve. It's going to be a little tricky, but I think we can do it. Going right in there. Perfection. I do also want to move those garbage facilities, get those out of there. Also, did I just build a second disaster response unit? I didn't move this one. Let's delete that one then. That was the one that caught on fire, so it was faulty to begin with. Yeah, we gotta figure out where all those services are gonna be going. Gonna be lurking and probably fall asleep too. Alright, Foxbus. If you do have any questions about the DM, feel free to ask away on whether the Discord or DMs or whatever. I will be more than happy to help if I can. Can't promise I can, but if I can, I will. And hope you have a good night. Get some good sleeps. Dream of those nat 20s. I'm slaying that. Oh my goodness. 440, 480. Yep. That's looking pretty cool. That's looking pretty cool. Let's grab some office buildings because we actually have space here that we left open for office buildings that we just never put in because we weren't quite ready for office buildings, but now we most certainly are. So we'll get those guys in. How are we doing on police down here? We don't have a lot of police. So we'll actually put a little police station in one of these guys. Down on the corner. Oh, we were actually thinking about doing the intelligence agency, which is this big old building. which does fit in that little cube. I don't necessarily know if that's where we want to put it. We also have those cryopreservatories, which I think we should start putting in. Also the crematoriums, just because we are getting a little full on some of our doodads out here.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Post coming in with the 3 months, enjoying the thick rocks. Post, good to see you. How are you doing? How have you been? And thank you very, very much for the 3 months. At 3 months, you get that shiny silver sub badge as well. You got the silver rock, the shiny rock. But thank you very much for the continued support. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And glad to hear you're doing good. That makes me happy to hear you guys are doing good. I'm going to put you in right there. Right on that little corner. The rock upgrade, yes. And then this one's not full yet, so we'll hang out there. And yeah, this is our snow city that we're building for the winter time, and I'm loving how it's coming. A little overview of it there. I still have that DDI that we haven't done anything with on the other side, but I think that's a really cool looking DDI. Compact, but still curvy. Nice and level, ground level. I'm okay with it. Yeah, not bad. Want a geologist to inform us if metals can be considered rocks? Because then we can just call this badge a silver. Just 1 silver. Pretty sure metal is considered ore, though, right? Not a rock. Unfortunately. Oh, that does fit right there. We're going to throw one in the downtown as well. And I'll put some more of those office buildings going along that curve. How you doing, Flint? Gonna lurk till you drop. All right, Salad. Have a fantastic night. Always appreciate you hanging out and bringing the party with you. Get some good rest. They're minerals. Interesting. I guess minerals can sort of be considered rocks, right? And we're getting a little tiny bit of residential demand. I'm going to throw some in. I'm going to move our stinky stuff, and then we'll throw some in. So we'll have that go out to here, and then turn at the cliff there. Yeah, that'll do. So we can put one in there, and one in there. Just to keep them out of the way. Make sure they do have water and power. Happy minerals. Those happy little minerals. Right into there. Just following that road, even though I know we don't have to. It just makes me happy. Because look how nice and organized that is. It's phenomenal. Not only do I put to sleep all the Pacific viewers, but I make you sleepy and you just woke up, right? Oh, difference between rock and mineral. .html, there you go. If you wanted to know. I'm curious. I'll click it. Rock is made up of 2 or more minerals. A mineral is composed of the same substance. Interesting. So that's the first difference. Second difference, ore is a mineral occurring in sufficient quantities and containing enough metal to permit its recovery. So that's interesting. The ore category isn't really scientific. It's just whether or not there's enough of it to extract. And metal is an alloy of 2 or more metallic elements. Salad with some more, what is that, 30? 20 charity bits. 20 hey guys. I guess that's a see you guys bits to fill up the cup. Getting that cup all nice and full of those biddies. And thank you again for using the hashtag charity. Use it all month long, or almost all month long, up until the 27th, whether it be here or any other Twitch channel. If you're cheering with bits, throw that hashtag in there. Helping a good cause for no extra cost to you. So it's good stuff. Love it when every scientist realizes social sciences fit everywhere. Alright, I'm liking that. So that's going to be a little less stinky now. So I'm not going to feel as bad when I go to fill this in with residential. In that space. And I might actually take that out. And I might make this a long park in there. We'll see. We'll see what that becomes. Oh, and I was also going to maybe put a roundabout in here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that now rather than waiting. Because I know if I wait, it's going to become an issue. So how do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Because it is a funky little area, for sure. I guess we'll just chop it away. And just do a little, we'll do a 5 by 5, I think. Oh. K coming in with 200 bits with the hashtag charity. K, thank you very much for the 200 biddies, the winter biddies. I love that winter like charity. I guess that's the charity bit icon. I don't know what that is, but I love it. Thank you very much for the 200 bits and for using the hashtag charity. And the charity that it's going to is the Direct Relief Fund. So helping those that maybe are affected by natural disasters and stuff like that. So kind of topical that we're doing a natural disaster city. All not planned. Just a happy little accident there. So our city gets the money. Yes, it goes directly to the city. Directly to the city of Frostridge. There we go. Little tiny circle. The smallest of circles. Frostridge thanks UK. Yes. City of Frostridge is very thankful. So we want that going into there. I'm not going to add the additional... I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that worked. It's all warping. In case of any fires, right? I think with that 200 bits, we might be able to afford another fire station. Not a moment too soon. We want to get all that turned off, just going right into there and there. Lovely little curve. Might change it up a little bit, but it'll do. Yeah, this is where it gets a little funky. Oh, game. Every time it gets me. All right, let's go 4 and 4. Maybe I should have gone 5 and 5. We'll have to just connect it in there and then wiggle it around. So we'll get that there. Oh, that's not a wiggle. That's not a wiggle I want. Keep the snapping on. Oh no. Why? Why? Why, game? Why? Meh. I like the squiggly road. I love the squiggly road just because it goes right along the cliff. We got the top squiggle and then the bottom squiggle. Sort of making a little sandwich with the cliff in the middle. Why do the roads move when you connect it, right? Why do they do that? It's absolutely ludicrous. Okay. Good start. Let's not mess this up. Nice and straight, right into there. Perfect. You can connect to there. I'm going to put in the crossbars, so that can go into there. Perfect. And that's going to come off of this little bit and go right into that space. And that looks much, much better. So this is going to get a little curve to it, a little wiggle. Make all those curves look good. Oh, that doesn't look good. That looks pretty good. Cool. And I think I might actually do this a little bit like, I think this one. Yeah, where we have this little cut through lane there. We'll sort of do that because it almost has the same sort of setup where they're a little squished together right on the side. Roads are made of Play-Doh. So this is going to have a little one-way going that way. So they can avoid the roundabout. It also just kind of creates a little interesting rounded shape, right? It's all about creating just interesting things. I was watching someone play City Skylines earlier today who was newer to the game, and they were just building all grid, and which isn't bad, and I feel like a lot of people start off with the grid, but it's getting away from it, getting into something maybe a little more creative, a little more abstract even. Or even the opposite of abstract, very planned, very designed, right? Like when we made a snowflake, right? Not a grid, but very organized. Also, why am I taking these trees out? I don't know. Why'd I do that? Game, why'd I do that? Chat, what's wrong with me? I'm a madman. But yeah, it's all about just creating something fun. Something cool. There we go. Put those back. These are what I was trying to get rid of. These guys. Just start deleting trees everywhere. Bulldoze tunnel vision, right? Every time you try to get creative, the roads make you rage quit. No, you gotta see, you just gotta push through that. Cause I know that. Cause especially like these little squiggles here, when I first drew them, I was like, no, I don't like them. I don't like them, but just keep going. Take it further. Take it maybe even crazier. And you never know what you might come up with. All right, we need some one-ways in these little segments here. Perfect. And did that warp? I don't think it did, but it looks a little funky. Ash, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the host. Hope you're doing well, Ash. Also another fantastic streamer. A lot of good streamers popping in, checking out our little city. But hopefully you're doing well, Ash. Enjoying your evening. Alright, let's make that all nice and level. Go that height. I did not expect that to lower, but it did. That's okay. Oh, there we go. See? When you think things are even, you use the Move It mod and you'll quickly find out they are very not even. Doing good. Good to hear. We are doing fantastic. We started the city, I think, a week or two ago. We started in the beginning of December, so almost 2 weeks ago. But this is like the 5th time we're building on it, and it's looking pretty spectacular. Also, we can hit the play button now. That way you put that back in, and there we go. Another little circle. I know, 2 weeks. Where is the month going? It's already like halfway through December, which is insane, right? Didn't see the other side. Yeah, we started up the high density side over here. We got all the university buildings, got our stadiums out here, looking really cool. It's growing. We are officially a big city, right? We're no longer a small city, we're a big city. And we're trying to become a grand city, which is what happens when your city has a child. You then become a grand city. What am I doing? We're taking the parking off of this road. That's what we're doing. No parking there. It births your grand city, exactly. And then we also want to make sure you guys are turn only. And I might actually, before we do that, since we have some room here, let's split this just there, and instead get some yes, perfect. That's exactly what I want. But it actually is what I want. We just have to put the right kind of road in, and that is what we need. Grab the snapping, just snap those right into there, because there is that room, so let's give them a nicer connection there, right? Could argue maybe even over here, but yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it like so. Do we even have enough room to sort of wiggle them? Sort of bend them in a little bit? Just a smidge? Just a touch. I love that. So once again, you guys aren't going to be U-turning, right? You're not going to be going anywhere. You guys have to turn. We can force them to go right to there because they do have that node there.
Hello, hello.
And we're not going to force those guys, so they have a choice. And I think we might be good. Citadel, thank you very much for the follow. The name of the street goes crazy. Oh, yeah. The little adjustment, it just, you know, it literally shakes the world. Okay, so you guys have to go to there. We're going to force them to the inner lane. That way they won't accidentally come back. Because we don't want them to be able to do that. Oh. What was that little slow up there? That was kind of weird. I have to keep an eye on that. See if it does that again. Anyone gonna be taking that? Look at all the people walking around here. That's kind of cool. Oh, we have people walking. No one's gonna be driving on that road though. Okay. So we'll have to catch it later. But I think that looks pretty good. I am very happy with that. Let's bring a little more pathway down. Just to keep it all nice and even, nice and the same. So it's all the way down. And then maybe just finish it up with a couple little guys. How small can we go? Those are not bad. Oh, a little bigger. Kind of like the group of three, these guys. Let's see if they fit in there. They might hang over the edge. Oh, it's close. They get on the sidewalk a bit. They do fall off onto the sidewalk. Oh, but you know what? I think that fits perfectly. It's right in there. A couple more happy rocks. Also, I feel like this isn't even. Is it even? Is it actually even? It is. It is actually even. Just a little bit of an optical illusion. Oh, you know what's not even? This isn't. You need to be the same height as that. There we go. Now it looks good. Oh yeah, and all the people walking. Makes me think we should have a pathway. We'll go with dirt path. That starts down here and just goes up the side of the hill here. Going right through there, through all those trees. Oh, we'll put those trees back. One more little section to have it go to there. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. Hopefully we'll see some people take that as we put some of those trees back. think we won a match. Oh, did we get a bunch of money? Did we win another go around at some footy? Let's check it out. Also, where are... Oh, you know what I just thought of that we could do? That would be kind of crazy. Since we have all these red trees from our last city, we could clear out an area and put a bunch of red trees and make like a candy cane. Could do like a candy cane area with like stripes. Better than that, but just an idea that just occurred to me. That would be kind of crazy. Let's check the area. We did indeed win a match. We're back from the 2-game losing streak. We're back on the winning side. Make a tree. We've already made a tree. I've made a tree in my last, was it my last Snow City? Was that my last Snow City? The one we did last winter? Or did we do, no, we did Ironwood. That was a Snow City. Yellow trees as the star. Oh, that would be pretty. We did do snowflakes. We did a snowflake and then we did a giant tree. And the tree was really cool because we did an actual train line around the trunk of the tree. Like how sometimes Christmas trees have like a toy train going around, but we had an actual train that looped around and then like went around it, so it looked like 3D. It was pretty neat. That was a pretty neat design. I was actually really happy with that. Alright, that is looking fantastic. This is just gonna maybe continue a little road up that way. Could have a little neighborhood in there, perhaps. Sort of fill in those gaps. Extennion remembers it all. Yes, he's been there literally since the beginning. And I can't believe you're still here, Extennion. It really, it's kind of amazing. And I'm glad you've stuck around this long to see all the cool things that we can make. You're the old senile man. We're all the old senile man now. Oh, that's looking really good. And I think that's going to do much better because that's kind of going to be a main avenue going back and going up the mountain eventually. So like this guy is just going to continue off that way and then maybe curve up the mountain a bit. But I'm very excited to potentially start building that. So let's see, we're at 16,000, almost 17,000 population. And you get to 19,000 for that third loan, and then we can just, all our money problems disappear. We put in a little bit of farming. We put in all that university. This area just boomed today. It just boomed open and is looking absolutely stunning, absolutely fantastic. I love how all the parking lots look and all of the natural disaster prevention buildings to hopefully keep us from getting hit by another tsunami. I don't know what's going to happen if it says like, hey, there's another tsunami coming, because it's still going to come. It doesn't stop it. But we can prepare, I guess. We can evacuate the citizens. But I think that might be a good stopping point for the stream here this evening. Thank you guys very, very much for being here, for hanging out, for helping make this city such an awesome, I was going to say little city, but it's not a little city. It's a big city, right? We're a big city now, and it's just getting bigger, and I got my eye on that mountain up there. I want that mountain, and I want to make some cool things going up the side of it. But thank you guys very, very much. From the beginning of time, there was an Extennion. Yes, ever since day one. Ever since day one, Extennion was there. But thank you guys very much again for all the subs, the gifted subs, the bits, the hashtag charity bits. Remember, even if you're going to another stream, hashtag charity if you're giving bits, because it's for a good cause. We'll be back. We'll be streaming on Friday. I'll be right back here in the city of Frostridge doing some more building, some more expanding, and all that good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. Always posting when I'm streaming, what I'm streaming, and keeping you guys up to date on all the stream things. Let's go give a happy rock raid. Let's go raid up Bagel Rabbit. I think we might have raided them in the past. They are playing some City Skylines, and they are a awesome dude and a even better violinist. So if you catch their music streams, you'll be blown away by this dude playing the violin. But he's playing some City Skylines right now. He's playing on a snow map. If you got those happy rocks, throw them all around in chat. If not, just shout rock raid. That works just as well. Smoking, thank you for being here. Ash, thanks for being here. Everyone, thanks for being here. And I hope you all have a great night or a great day wherever you are. Take care, guys.